Welcome to Wineo. Today we'll be showing you how to install our new Wineo 600 rigid. What is the difference between classic vinyl flooring and our rigid flooring? With rigid flooring you have a solid product core covered by elastic layers. And what are the advantages? For example, the tailor stop function. This means that any minor unevenness in the substrate is not telegraphed upwards. You'll be familiar with this, for example, when you install flooring directly on tiles that are not completely flat. In that case, it's possible that the tile edges will then be visible in your click-in vinyl. And you don't have this with our new rigid floor. Another advantage is that we have a stable click connection on our product. It has significantly more dimensional stability than a normal click-in vinyl because we have a completely different material in the product core. The flooring can be suitable for chair casters, especially in the system with the silent rigid underlay mat. And you can also install it in the bathroom because the product is waterproof. As with other flooring, when installing the Wineo 600 rigid, the substrate must be suitable. It must be stable, firm and, of course, dry. And we don't require many tools for our Wineo 600 rigid either. We only need our cutter knife, the white rubber hammer, a pencil, a folding rule and possibly an engineer square for marking up. We have now installed the underlay mat at a 90-degree angle to the installation direction. We start installing parallel to the light. I'm using the Wineo 600 XL. The planks are on 1.5 meters long and 23.4 centimeters wide. We even have a registered embossed surface on all XL decors. That means that you can not only see the knots but feel them too. And you will find real joints on all our tile formats. We are now working on top of our underlay mat with a 5 mm clearance. We are starting in the left-hand corner of the room. You can create the clearance with wedges. I've taken a few leftover pieces of this material and put them behind the panel, and they give me exactly the 5 mm clearance I need. We have laid out the first row for you now, and we'll start the second row with a leftover piece from the first row. Install this, making allowance for the 5 mm clearance. Then interlock it at a 30-degree angle, press it down slightly and it's immediately locked in place. Please make sure you have a minimum offset of 20 to 30 cm here. For the next panel, you now need to lock the long side and the top edge in place. Interlock the long side at a 30-degree angle like we just did with the first panel. We slide it along to the top edge that's already in place and lay the panel down on the left side. To lock the top edges in place we need a white rubber hammer and then we can simply lock down the top edge. And so you can continue to install the other panels in the same way. To cut the last panel in a row to size, turn it around by 180 degrees and lay it down, making allowance for the 5 mm clearance. Now you can mark the length required on the panel. You will then need to take an engineer square and lay it on the panel. Then you can score through the panel's wear layer with a flooring knife. And you can just break it in two. Once you have shortened the panel, you can install it in the usual way. That's how quick and easy it is to install Wineo 600 Rigid. Now, you just need to remove all the spacers and you are ready to install the skirting. You can find a video on this too in our video portal or on our channel on YouTube. You can find more information about our Wineo 600 flooring on our website www.wineo.de. All the best with your installation work and we'll speak again. Goodbye.